If nobody would find out, would you let Ryan Reynolds do oral to you?
Wait, do I get anything in return, or he just does that?
He just does oral to you.
I would know.
Nobody knows though.
No, I would not. I would not. I would not. Wait, do I get a free Mint mobile contract for a year?
You said gay favors?
Meaning...
Yeah, you know how men always like straight dudes always ask like, would you do blank for $1 million, and it's always something gay?
Yes.
Do you think gay dudes do it and it's always something straight? Do you know what I mean? He's like,
that's a bit. That's definitely a bit. I never do that on this show, but that's a funny bit.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a funny
Hey,
bit.
would you fuck a woman for $1 million? And then they're like, oh, I used to do it for acceptance from my dad. So,
hey, would you watch an entire football game? Hey, would you wear cargo shorts for a whole day?
Yeah. Would you stop talking about guys and dolls for 1 year for $1 million? Yeah. One thing I have we're going pretty old school with our first episode of 2024 here.
Yes.
We're back
Happy New Year.
We're back on a couch. We're in my new digs. Me and you are both getting domesticated. Don't worry about the crystals above us. And we've talked about Natalie's love for astrology and
yes.
all the kind of Earth Child type of things that she's into. But what I was going to say is, speaking of me being domesticated, I had and us going old school on the podcast, is I had kind of a jerk store moment yesterday that I failed.
Let's hear it.
And Natalie did not fail in the same moment.
Of course, because she's very assertive and very, yeah.
So I didn't know that
the Italians. It's the Italians.
It is also the Italians, yes. I didn't know that mattresses and beds were like such an investment.
Oh, yeah. Money-wise?
Well, buddy, I've never bought a mattress that was more than $200.
Yeah, well, I get it. Yeah.
Because I've just always been like a dude laying on it by myself, right. Or maybe every once in a while get lucky to have somebody laying it with me, or, but either way, we go and we buy this mattress, and I don't want to put my financials out there, but we had a budget of what we wanted to spend on a mattress, and we go to the mattress firm on Steinway, and we go up to the guy greets us. He's super nice. I didn't know that they were like salesmen at this mattress firm.
I'm sorry. What do you mean by that?
So you
walked into the store,
dude. I thought it was like
it's like a used car sale.
Yes. You knew this.
Yeah.
I didn't fucking know this. So
they're trying to. That's any place though. They're trying to upsell you.
Well, but
for big purchases.
But he was hitting me with like lines. So look, we go there, and we were gonna pitch in and spend $1,000 on a mattress.
That's good.
It's really good.
You also should have just. I'll tell you something after, but all right, yeah.
Okay, so we saw a mattress online that we wanted that was in that price range, and we wanted to go buy it, but we wanted to go lay on it first there. It said it was there on stock online. So we say, hey, where is this mattress? He was like, oh, it's right downstairs. So we go, we lay on it, we like it, and we're like, hey, we'll peek around if you got something else that's in that same price range. He's like, okay, yeah, that's good. So what is your max? And he was like, I know you said $1,000, but what's your max budget? And Natalie was like, that is our max budget. It's that. And then I was like, I mean, if I see something I really like, I could go maybe 100 or 2 higher. And
I'm the same. Dude.
And Natalie's like shaking her head. So he goes, well, let me ask you this. She
answered and you still.
Yeah. So, and that was also like an attacking of my masculinity, like a financial thing, where I'm like, oh, you don't think I got money, motherfucker? And I don't, but you know what I mean?
He might as well have said, let me ask you a question. Can you provide for your family? Let me ask you, do you have a penis?
Hey, pussy boy.
Hey, pussy boy.
You want to push a couple pennies together? And so I, then he hits me with the cell phone bill line, which I've had used to me before when I was about to get when a personal trainer was trying to sell me.
Well, I fell for that one.
Where they say, "What's your how much is your cell phone bill?" And I answer, and he's like, "Now that a month, if you this is when I finally got him. He's like, so if you finance it, you're basically paying what you pay for your cell phone bill, but this is an actual investment that you get to keep. You don't get to keep your cell phone." Like he was saying some like stupid shit, and that was when I was finally like, "Oh, you think I'm going to get approved for something with my credit, pal? Not a chance. We're going to get this." And then Natalie laid on one bed that was different that she really liked.
And it was more?
And the dude goes, "Okay, well, what's keeping you guys from getting that one?" She was like, "It's $2,800. That's what's keeping us from getting it. We're not getting that." And I was like, "All right,
you knew
cool."
the answer. Yeah.
So,
oh yeah, dude, they're full on. That's why. They're probably running. They're running scared because what you should have done. We should,
what's the move?
I'd love to have one of these as a sponsor for the podcast if you're listening. One of them's called Purple something. Casper's great.
We got a purple mattress.
Oh, it's purple? At Mattress Firm?
Yeah.
Oh, they have them there.
Yeah.
All right.
But they didn't have the one. Actually, it was another whole ordeal where then he goes, "Okay, so the one that you guys wanted to go with is $14.99," and I was like, "That's not what it said on the website." And then he was like, "Oh, yeah, that's a different one. We don't have that in stock." We're like, "Well, we'll take that, and if we don't like it, we'll send it back."
As far as that's just a scam. But you can go direct to those places and just get them. A lot of them, like I had a Casper for however many years. And then I had Tuft and Needle. Not a Casper, Tuft and Needle, which was a cheaper Casper. And it served, that's the one I had in Queens that I got rid of. Yeah. And they send them to you directly to your house. You air it out. You're all set to go. Let me ask you, you went Queen?
Yes.
Queen's great. Megan, to escape my snoring and her logic, and because Owen will pop into the room at night at like 3 or 4 in the morning, King.
I saw it.
Yeah, that's right.
I was in her bedroom.
King, and I gotta be honest.
I was in Megan's bedroom.
I'm never going back. I'm a king, baby.
Never going back.
Never going back to Queen.
Oh my God! You left Queens and you left a queen. You're now Manhattan Donnelly
and boroughs.
and dude, and that's a king is next level. Like when I get to stay at a hotel and I'm in a king, it feels so good. And I wish, but you know what? Like it just doesn't fit right in most like New York apartments.
No, and even in our place, like it's a mess right now in our apartment. We're waiting on a bed frame, so it's on the floor while we're waiting for the second bed frame to get rid of the other bed. It's like a whole big mess, and it's like we're two ADD maniacs, and we're just not motivated to get But we are waiting for this new bed frame that fits the king, So, but I'm excited for when it's all set up because it's going to be remarkably, but because really he came in and all three of us are on it and it's completely comfortable. It's fine. It's like,
that's awesome.
Yeah. And he'll do that. And then she's trying to wean him off coming into the bed and stuff. Yeah.
Last thing I'll say about my mattress shopping experience about this guy upselling us. And he was really nice. I think right when he kind of, I mean, we made him money. So of course he was nice.
Right. He knew. Yeah. As long as you bought. Yeah. Right.
Now he says this to us. He goes, "Okay, I don't want to be, I know you said that you're a hot sleeper," which I don't even know what that means. He just asked me, and I was like, "I'm a big dude. Yeah, I'm probably a hot sleeper."
I wake up sweaty. Yeah.
And I go, and he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "So I'm gonna tell you. You said earlier that you were a hot sleeper. Now, we also sell mattress toppers because what I will tell you is that mattress is 120 pounds. Now, while you're sleeping, you sweat." Average person sweats while they're sleeping. By the end of the year, that mattress will be 240 pounds. And I said, "That's just not true. That's impossible." That's not true.
Wait, does it have a reservoir that stores the sweat?
That's what I'm saying.
Is there a filtration system that is putting it into a beaker?
Or I was trying to say because it was like foam.
That it just stays in the foam? Yeah. No.
That's like a sponge.
No. There's no way. That's Googleable. No, there's no way.
It just turns into the grossest waterbed of all time.
And also, imagine the stink on that thing after 2 years. Come on, man.
So that's what I was thinking.
You know what it is? I'll do you one better. Not a nice guy. Fuck that guy. What do you think? I'm a rube here. I'm walking in, and you're gonna tell me. a science project about mattresses?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I, like... So, by 2 years, is it 360 pounds?
Right. People, yeah. And people keep mattresses for 5. My other one I just got rid of was, I think, 4 or 5 years old.
Did you have 7 guys help you?
It was like...
Like it was Andre the Giant's casket? You had pallbearers to help you bring your mattress downstairs.
I brought in one of those cranes that came in through the window and grabbed the mattress. Brought it into a dumpster, but it tipped over the crane. It was one of those like crane accidents from Midtown.
Oh yeah,
it was too heavy for the crane.
Took out half the apartment complex.
43 people died.
You just can't. I mean, like, here's
it's
the
one
thing.
thing to be a salesman. That's why, dude. That's why being a salesman. I always thought like I'd be good at sales. I'm a nice guy. I'm personable. It's not that. It's almost the opposite.
It's
like
pushy.
It's pushy and it's a little bit underhanded and it's like you have to have that. I'll sell, like, we sell merch on the road. We'll go out together. Thank God when we do it together, we're like, we'll give you a deal. Here's the thing, and it makes it more fun. And people actually, I sell more when we sell it together. Like, 'cause I'm so bad at selling. I'm like, take one or don't. It's fine. Whatever it is, whatever you want to do. I'm so sheepish.
But you're also not like selling shirts like. And with this shirt, you're going to need a second shirt to go over it. Because
if you sweat into this shirt for 6 months, the shirt will weigh 30 pounds.
It'll be like you're running in a military vest.
Yeah.
Well, that's
it's like you're Martin Lawrence going jogging. Remember when he pulled out a bunch of shit and passed out, had a heart attack because he did one of those heavy suits, but it was like a homemade heavy suit, and he like almost died. Which is sad, but yeah.
You'll be like a black actor in the early 2000s. You're just wearing a fat. That's. I just felt like after me and Natalie were walking out of there, and I'm thinking it's all I could think about. The last like 10. He told us that 10 minutes before we finished like paying and everything, and all I could think about is this problem, and I'm like, man, this sweating on a mattress once in a year doubles the size of a mattress. How hasn't this been a problem that I've heard of before?
You would have.
Like, why isn't this? Hey, why isn't everybody talking about this?
Yeah, it would have been definitely. I'm scrolling on my phone, and this comes up 4 times. It's a trend because people would be weighing their mattresses. It'd be a whole thing. It'd be a content.
People would be adding gutters.
Exactly.
To the side of their bed.
Or people get one of their big friends to wring it out like a sponge. That's just like that salesman thing of like
they would just have buffalo.
He's hoping that you know what it is. He's probably a little bit dopey himself. He's hoping that that's a good like he thought like it's like his thing nobody else has.
Yeah,
like his line. He's like, and then one of the other salesman overhears it and like Jimmy with that fucking that sweat line again. Jesus.
Kevin, the double sweat sponge bed got him. Got him again.
And granted. Maybe there's a very small chance that's true, or maybe he's exaggerating, and it goes up a pound every year, or maybe that's it. But I don't like you. Wouldn't it be if it's storing the sweat? It would be waterlogged.
And maybe because I've never had like a memory foam type of mattress,
right?
So that's why it has.
I
to
have,
happen.
and I don't. There's no way.
And also like. It's disgusting. And why are they still making memory foam mattresses? That's foul.
It would be unsanitary. It would be like people were getting like skin diseases and shit. Like it'd be like in bed sores on their own, whatever. Even with the mattress, even with the sheet and everything,
It would just be a huge problem.
Yes,
you would lay on your bed and hear like. It would be disgusting. It would be like.
It'd be so gross,
it would be so moist.
It'd be moist.
Right.
People hate moist.
Sean, I got some fun for you in today's episode.
Okay.
I have 4 timed challenges, and I also have
4 of them is a lot. This is a lot of pressure.
Quick jerk for the ages.
Okay.
What would you like first?
Let's do the time challenges so I can get them out of the way because
you want to warm up with some time challenges. Okay.
Yeah, this is going to be hard. Are they movie related? Or they?
I think 3 of them are movie related. 1 of them is not movie related.
Okay.
What would you like to do first?
The not movie into movies.
Okay.
Not movie related first, and then the rest movies.
So I'm gonna get a timer ready. This one is gonna put 90 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do, 90 seconds on the clock, I'm going to need you to name 10 words. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to name 10 words or phrases that can be used to replace sex. Example that you can't use, bumping uglies. Go.
Banging, fucking, horizontal mambo, the nasty, the dirty. How many is it?
10.
10. Intercourse. Shagging.
Yeah, baby.
Making love. Making love. Fricking? Would that not? Fricking wouldn't work, right?
Fricking's fucking.
Fricking. Okay. I said banging, right?
Yeah.
How many more minutes do I have? Seconds.
30. You have 39 seconds. 37 seconds.
I want sleeping with. Right, that works.
Yeah, I guess.
Sleeping. I have one more left.
Yeah, one more.
And
make it count.
The nasty.
You already said the nasty.
I said the nasty.
Said the nasty and the dirty.
The nasty and the dirty, and coitus.
Coitus. All right.
Yes.
14 seconds left. Coitus.
The act of making love,
You
Mr. Lebowski.
You used all of the ones that make me cringe. Intercourse, making love, sleeping together, and coitus.
Well, give me some of the ones. But I said banging. I said the nasty, the dirty.
Smashing.
I never said smashing.
Knocking
in my life.
boots.
Knocking boots. I'm not black. I'm not black. I'm not from a house party movie. I'm not Kid and Play.
I like the horizontal mambo.
Yeah, that's kind
Did
of.
you make that up?
No. You can look it up. It's a thing. I think it's from a movie or something. But it's. But people even say horizontal mambo. But in Big Lebowski, we go the act of fucking, the act of making love, coitus, sex, and then he goes, "You mean coitus?"
That's who you were being. You were being her. You were being Julianne Moore in that movie. All right.
I was pretty good. I got it. I did
That
win.
was good.
All right,
You did good with 15 seconds to spare. All right, we're going to get into our movie ones, which were a perfect transition by bringing up the Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
Okay. 60 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
I need you to name 8 Robin Williams movies. Go.
Okay. Good Will Hunting. Let's see. Good Will Hunting. Mrs. Doubtfire. 1 Hour Photo.
Good movie.
What Dreams May Come. But Good Morning Vietnam. What else? Awakenings. Jumanji. My Giant. How many is that?
You got it. You nailed it. That was 8. Wow, you got it in 30 seconds. I should have altered the time limit. I just, you know what I was judging?
No, that was good.
You know, I was judging it based off of.
What's that?
Your past performances.
Well, some of them I can nail, and some of them I can't.
Yeah.
I know, and we've been doing these a couple weeks, so we haven't done it in a while.
Yeah.
But some of them I can, if I take my time, I get frantic with the timing thing. But now that first one I like the practice.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, this next one,
Oh Jesus.
we're gonna put another 60 seconds on the
No,
clock.
wait. Did you change the time, or was it already 60?
No, it's
Okay.
already 60, dude. Don't you stop attacking me. Okay. 60 seconds are going to be on the clock. And this one, this is a little more like there's not a... Only you, Sean, know the correct answer to this.
Is there there's multiple?
It's personal. So it is 60 seconds on the clock. Name 6 movies that have made you cry.
6 movies that made me cry?
I'm sure it's way more.
No,
So
it's
should
not, to
easy
be
for-
honest.
Okay.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, easily. Good Will Hunting. Dude, I don't cry that often in movies. I gotta be honest. What else? Field of Dreams. 3 more.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think the first time, and it's a weird part. Michael Clayton.
Oh wow.
Um,
When you think that they blew him up.
no. But the part with the horses. When he goes over and sees the horses, when the car blows up.
Sorry, two more. I'm running out
All
of time.
right, sorry.
10 seconds.
Dude, I don't know any others.
You're just so manly.
I'm very manly.
Yeah.
It's really hard to make me cry during a movie. Titanic? No, I'm kidding.
You didn't cry at Royal Tenenbaums? You didn't tear up at Royal Tenenbaums?
That's one. I forgot that one. So I messed up that. Well, yeah, it's been a hard year, Dad.
Yeah.
Yes. 100%. Yes. Yes. 100%.
Okay. We're going to put
So I failed that one.
75 seconds on the clock.
75 seconds.
75 seconds. This is our 6 degrees of separation. Or jerk web, if you will.
This is one. Also, performance-wise, this is hard. This is really hard.
This one's hard. 75 seconds. It's not a lot of time.
I know.
I didn't go based off your past performance with this. I gave you a hard. I made it a little hard because it's our 4th game that we've played before we get to the first quick jerk of the year. Okay. In 6 degrees, you need to get from Mel Gibson to Anna Kendricks.
Okay.
I like it. He's thinking a little longer. Is he wasting time?
Mel Gibson to
buying
Anna
time?
Kendricks. Mel Gibson is in. That's hard. Mel Gibson. I have 75 seconds.
45 seconds
45 seconds?
left.
Shit. Mel Gibson is in. I'm trying to get to George Clooney. Mel Gibson is in Up in the Air. I mean, maybe I can go the other way. Anna Kendricks is in Up in the Air with George Clooney. George Clooney is in. Dude, I'm gonna blank out on this. I'm so bad at this.
10 seconds.
George Clooney's in. I don't know. I completely shit the bed on that one. That's hard. Is there a really really quick one?
No, there's not. This one. I mean, it's about 4.
Yeah. What is it?
I went kind of a weird route with it.
Okay.
Is I said that Mel Gibson is in fucking. How did I do this?
Lethal Weapon. I don't even remember.
I can't remember. Oh, it's what the fuck? How did I? Wait, George Clooney's in 3 Kings.
Yes.
That's what I did. I went Mel Gibson, or I went Anna Kendricks is in Up in the Air with George Clooney. George Clooney's in 3 Kings with Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg is in The Other Guys with Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell is in
Daddy's Home with Mel Gibson.
Is in Daddy's Home with Mel Gibson. Yeah, I was gonna go old school with Vince Vaughn, and then Vince Vaughn was just recently dragged across concrete with Mel Gibson.
Yeah, but he plays the other dad. He plays,
I
his
forgot
dad's
about
dad.
that. John Lithgow's in that too.
Very funny.
Those are hard. They're difficult when you're
really,
on the spot.
On the spot is hard as
course.
shit. Yeah.
Of course.
There's not supposed to be a time limit on 6 degrees. It's supposed to be the 6 is supposed to be the pressure.
Don't tell me what to do, dude. All right.
Okay.
We have time. Do we have time?
Yeah, we have plenty of time.
We have plenty of time. This is one of my favorite games to play because I feel like we learn a lot about you.
Well, we also learned that you're very tricky with your questions, and there's second parts to them, and you pause, and you don't really, and a lot of them are sexual related, a lot of knocking the boots type questions, if you will. So
I don't think any of these.
I have a new lease. I'm gonna try to prepare myself for it being tricked, being my answers being thwarted by your magic whatever question asking.
This I mean, these are all. I'm reading them. They're all right down the line. Nice questions.
Completely direct.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Honest answers.
Yes.
Quick answers.
Okay.
From you is what I need. What I require, honestly. Okay. This is the quick jerk. Vanilla or chocolate?
Chocolate.
Vodka or rum?
Rum out of those two.
What's your biggest fear?
Probably dying young.
Come on, dude. Keep it light. It's a comedy podcast.
What's your biggest fear is a heavy question.
Okay. Do you think COVID was real?
Bees? Do I think? Yes, I think COVID.
Why not? I never mind. I had to follow.
That was follow.
Sometimes I assume what you're going to say. Okay. If nobody would find out, would you let Ryan Reynolds do oral to you?
Wait, do I get anything in return, or he just does that?
He just does oral to you.
I would know. I would.
Nobody knows though.
No, I would not. I would not. I would not let that happen.
Okay, I just turned the mic off. Chick, click.
Wait, do I get a free Mint mobile contract for a year? Do I get a free one of those?
No, but
do I get a free Mint prepaid for the extent of the blowjob?
No, but what you do get, is to you get a free mattress topper that keeps you from sweating 120 pounds of sweat into your mattress a year.
Really quick, so we can go back to that. Why did he think the mattress topper would protect? It's almost like, what is it, rubber sheets? What do you think? Mattress toppers, unless they're made of something strong, they're not going to block anything.
Well, they're the purple ones too, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't
All
know.
right, anyway, sorry. Let's go back to this. Quick answers.
Okay. You said if nobody would find out, you let Ryan Reynolds do
not
oral to
take
you.
it.
You would not take it. Okay. Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman or Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre.
That's who you'd rather let do oral to you.
Wait, would it be Ryan Reynolds would be there as well, or would it be this is different?
You know, quick jerk. We just do one stream of question. Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman or Dr. Dre? Who would you rather have sex with or get oral from? And you said Dr. Dre.
You didn't
okay, next question. Movies or television?
Movies.
Who's the best Batman?
Oh, that's a good question. I gotta be honest. Overall, unpopular opinion, Christian Bale.
That is an unpopular opinion, even though the popular opinion is that those are the best Batman movies.
Yeah.
Not that he's the best Batman.
I don't think tell me how he's a bad Batman. Affleck stinks. He looks like, he's too thick or something. It's weird.
He looks like the Batman in that Squarehead cartoon.
He looks like a Batman in Times Square. Just holding a bunch of sweaty 20s.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Not flying. Can't be flying.
Invisibility.
Why? So you could sneak around.
Well, that's the
naked.
thing. That's the dream. Until you see the Invisible Man, the movie. You ever see the movie?
Isn't there like
there's like a rape scene in it.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And these like Kevin Bacon's like friends with all the scientists, and then the minute he becomes invisible, he becomes the bad guy. Instead of just being like, "You guys got to help me out. I'm invisible."
Yeah.
He just becomes evil immediately. It's crazy. It's a crazy movie. But I would want that. Well, let me say, 15-year-old me would want invisibility.
Well, guess what?
What?
We don't have 15-year-old you on the podcast. We have 15-year-old you on the bottom of a skateboard, but we don't have him on the podcast.
How about this though? You wouldn't want to read. Would you want to read minds?
No.
Reading minds would be a death sentence.
Of course.
Oh my god.
Okay. So you're going with invisibility and to be 15 again. Those are your superpowers.
That'd be great.
Okay. Jared from Subway or Bill Cosby from Pudding?
What's the follow-up? Bill Cosby from Pudding. I like Pudding better anyway. Subway I've had once in my life. Okay. If you're going based off the food or off the raping. You have to. There's got to be some kind of trick to this question. That's the end of the question.
Yeah.
It's just which spokesperson is better?
I just picked two spokespeople. Who's better? Who's a better salesman?
You just picked them at random.
Who's a better salesman? Who's better at selling stuff?
Were you selling the food or something else?
I didn't say Jared from Dateline. I said Jared from Subway. Okay. Finish these sentences. We're almost done. You're doing better than I thought you would. Okay. Finish these sentences. America is
pretty great.
Leave the gun.
Take the cannoli.
Never trust a guy with
a ponytail. I think that's a movie. That's a movie line, but I can't remember what it actually is.
Does that include Steven Seagal?
Yeah. Fuck Steven Seagal. Which he doesn't even have it anymore.
Last question.
Do you ever see those real quick?
Yeah.
You know those videos of Steven Seagal?
As a cop.
What?
Of him as a cop?
No. The videos of him doing Aikido. and these guys are just like purposely falling over. He's just going like this with his hand, and they're just falling over.
Yes, I asked him that. I love
It's pretty amazing.
He's hilarious because he's very Vin Diesel in Fast and the Furious, where he's not in on the bit, but everybody around him is.
And it's you wonder what do you stay up thinking about at night, Steven Seagal? Like, there's got to be a moment when you're by yourself and you realize everybody's laughing at you.
Yeah.
But I don't mind it because it's like the guy's apparently a giant asshole.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Anyway, sorry.
Final question of the quick jerk. How much money would you need to do a comedy show naked?
Ooh, that's a really good question because we were talking the other night about the naked comedy show. People are doing it for free. People with different body types than myself.
Because then there's two follow-up questions.
Honestly, $300,000.
$300,000.
Like a lot of I'm trying to be realistic. It's not $50,000. I don't think I'd take $50,000 for it.
Okay.
That's how much I don't want to be naked, and I don't want to subject people to that.
Okay, how much money would it take you to do it in my apartment with like a group of
With you and Ryan Reynolds?
with me, Ryan Reynolds, Jared from Subway, Bill Cosby, Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, and the best Batman, Christian Bale.
$20.
No. But how much? What? Not just my apartment, but I meant like a show where there's only 30 people that aren't allowed to have their cell phones.
That would be less. $1,000.
Okay, 1,000.
Where it's just like, and there's other people on the show that are naked.
You have a host and a feature.
How many minutes do you have to do?
Yeah, you're doing 40. You're doing almost a headline set. You're doing 40.
I don't know if I can.
Okay.
What do you do?
And then how?
You think on the naked show? That naked show.
I have one more question.
Go ahead. Sorry.
And then so that one was $1,000. The other one was 300,000. Okay, how much would it take you to do a 30-minute naked set on Tubi?
Oh my God!
Because it's not Netflix.
But yeah, it's not Netflix. It's free. Tubi is free.
Okay.
It's like off the grid money. It's got to be like $10 million. Because the minute it airs, you're off the grid.
But what if you're killing?
Who cares if you're killing? My penis is still out. Everybody knows my secret.
That's making me laugh so hard.
100%. Who cares if you're killing? I could be.
It's so funny that it's on Tubi. Why did Tubi buy that?
We're not that far away from that. Tubi buys a string of streaming specials, of all naked streaming specials.
Oh man, is that funny?
That would be the most watch. It would bring people to sign up for Tubi.
That's the quick jerk.
You ever think this? Let me ask you this: when you said the naked comedy show, this guy Billy Procida, we talked about it the other day. He runs a naked comedy show in New York.
Yeah.
And I actually think it's interesting because it's like I always think people who do it, I'm always like, hey, even though I think it's more of a novelty and it's not about the comedy, it's about like the overcoming the fear of being naked.
Yeah.
But the dudes who do it, we all, how the body works, and also there's nervousness that, like, there's shrinkage, I guess, maybe nervous shrinkage, but not even shrinkage. I think I'd be more nervous of an impromptu boner during the comedy set. What happens in the middle of the set?
Have you ever gotten a boner on stage? Clothed?
No, you're right. Good point.
Yeah.
But in the elements,
I'm so glad you said no. I'm so glad you've never walked off stage like, Jesus, that was hard that whole time.
I was hard for 45 minutes
straight. I gotta call my doctor. Why did you take a Cialis? No, but it said it on the commercial.
That was a good one.
Oh man, that made me laugh so hard.
You were laughing for real.
I couldn't. I mean, you just when I first asked you, $300,000.
Trying to be realistic. Yeah.
I can't. Well, you know what? Somebody was telling me that they saw one of the naked roasts. Somebody did a naked roast.
That's just doubly mean.
And they said that like all the dudes had like little wieners.
Overconfidence?
Like it's all like a it's all like a facing your.
You got to
fear
roast
thing.
something. Roasting wieners. Roasted wieners. Wait. And people. I'm surprised at that. I am surprised. I could see guys with giant hogs doing those naked comedy shows.
You could.
I'm saying like that makes more sense to me.
But they don't. It's
Right.
mostly a bunch of little wiener
You wonder where that
guys.
comes from. I guess it's just like, are they in good shape? Is that what it is?
I just don't think they're getting booked enough.
It kind of proves to what people. That's why I kind of respect it in a way. Like, hey, you want to do spots? You're doing that to do spots. Like, it's
Yeah.
kind of like a little bit driven. I don't, the kid Billy who runs the other one is kind of a little bit of a weirdo, but like, he is. He's a fucking, yeah. But like, whatever. I still think it's kind of interesting that people are like, hey, I want to go. I need stage time. I'll even do this naked thing.
So funny to me. I don't. Well, you know what is the? So you did say that you would do a small show, where I took everybody's phones
Small
for $1,000. For $1,000.
No.
That's
Maybe,
what you said.
maybe I would do it for $1,000.
For $1,000. So
If it was for a good cause.
huh? It's to help me pay for this mattress.
We upgraded. Run a string of naked comedy shows just to pay off this goddamn salesman.
And you want to hear something crazy?
What?
You know where the show is?
Where?
It's at the Mattress Firm. We're doing it there.
It's a don't tell. Don't tell about penis size.
That's the real don't tell show.
The real don't tell.
Don't
Don't
tell.
tell anybody about what my penis looks like.
Don't tell.
That's how it started.
Yeah, don't tell anybody that I have a dragon tattoo right above my dick.
Don't tell that I have a tramp stamp on my back.
Oh man, is that so funny?
I have a couple of videos. It's usually this section is called "Dude, You'd Like This,"
Dude.
but I wanted it. Well, I guess we're almost done. But I wanted to. Yeah. Well, we can keep going.
Dude, you'd like this.
I wanted to get into conversation about this because I think I want to see what your take was on it because you'll do like the. We might have mentioned it before. You have that character, like that fake patriot character you do. I don't know if you know.
It's all fake.
You go, these colors don't run, brother.
Well,
like, remember that guy?
that's
it's fake because we know your disdain for the country.
No, that's not true. Because actually, your
Well,
answer was
I
wrong.
was at a BLM rally
I said
over
America.
the holiday.
I did go to one before.
Did you? Yeah. Really?
Yeah, it was during COVID. I had to get out of the house somehow.
That's the only way you could. You ever watch that clip of that politician, and he kind of gets the lady because I think it really was that you could like they're like, hey, you can't go to church, but you can go protest in some state, and she was like, no, he's like, I have it right here. It says you can like it was like she kind of nailed him. I mean, he
nailed her.
Yeah.
Which hey, nailed.
Wait, did I not say nailed?
No.
All right. Well, here's the thing, man. I want you to watch the videos.
Yeah.
And you tell me what you think. We'll start with this one.
While you're pulling that up, how often do you call it the nasty?
Never.
Never.
Oh shoot! Hold on.
Or the dirty?
Oh, you
understand what any of it means?
no. Elaborate.
Combat medical badge because I was a field combat medic as an enlisted man for Panama in '89.
No.
Master Army Aviators wings, Air Force Command Pilots wings, Master Parachutist wings, Air Assault wings, Command Missileer because I actually sat in a missile silo waiting to get that call from one person who can order a nuclear strike. And we all know who he is. Let's just say I did that duty for 3 years. I was glad when it was over. Because of the simple reason, it's a very hefty responsibility knowing that if you get that call, the process is myself and the deputy missileer have to go into a safe, pull out 2 sets of cards. We have to verify that this is a legitimate one.
This is one of the most egregious ones I've ever
If
seen.
it is,
because this
pull
guy
out
has so
2
much
sets of
confidence.
keys and start praying.
Yeah.
Because first you insert the key, you go to arm, then you go to set. Then when you turn it to the right, 10 missiles are out of it in less than 30 seconds. And there's little question where they're headed. When it was over, I was grateful for it. I went back to flying, and frankly, that's what I'd much rather do.
Yeah, well, you know the problem with that
I have
is
one more of those, but
I'm never believing him because he looks like Peter Griffin in disguise.
Here's the thing, man. That's one of the usually right away you're like nervous and the guy nailed him, whatever it is. But when the guy put on the quote, he put, "This guy must be Superman." He listed 14 different departments that he worked in.
Yeah.
Like whatever it is. I want to ask you what your opinion is on it, A, and also what's the mentality of these guys? I think 99% of the time they're not getting called out because people see a uniform and immediately don't question shit, and they, right? So like somebody's at a restaurant, somebody's in the airport with this. So sometimes it's financial or like free meal, or sometimes it's like, hey, you get an upgrade on the plane, and that's why they're doing it. But I think it comes from a deep-rooted like attention-seeking, sad, like really, really sad thing where it's like these lonely guys that just dress up like that because it's what they wanted and they never did it. And
100%.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that has to be it. Like there. I mean, you brought it up earlier. I mean, it's kind of similar to the guy that just dresses up like Batman in Times Square,
Right?
Because you know that guy secretly. I mean, he's trying to make a couple bucks with
But
pictures,
he wants to be Batman.
But he secretly wants to be Batman. So he is a step. Man, I don't know. I don't know if he's a step above or a step below.
Below these guys, but
Yeah.
above because he's not actually It's so funny. We all joking aside, like we're not anti-America, but we're not.
Well,
like,
you said America is pretty great in the quick jerk.
pretty great. I think that's a good way to describe it. It's pretty great.
Because I think it is great. I don't think it's just pretty great.
All right, it's great, but when I mean pretty great, I mean that's what I mean. It is great. Here's the thing: if you really look at it, America is great. But what I'm trying to say is, you do have like the guys who end up doing that, and it's not some corny thing where you're like, "How dare you desecrate?"
Yeah.
But it's more like the respect factor should be there. You know what I'm saying?
Well-
Like the respect factor, and the fact that it's an underhanded thing you're trying to do by. But the amount of stolen valor videos there are online are out of control.
I need more of it. I think I'm pretty into it. I like it as a genre.
I got one more for you.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's
But America's great. I mean, and
America is great.
And hey, if you're out there and you want to say it's not great, that's fine too. Because it's like
that's kind of you're right. To
and
do
it's
that.
guys like that who lied about putting their lives on the line to give you the right to say whatever you want.
He's just fighting in fake wars. It's like he lets it slip. He just fought in a Dungeons and Dragons battle.
Super Smash Brothers.
Super. He's talking about Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Hold on. We got this guy. Oh wait, here you go.
Thanks for your service.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now the body
Forgot
language
about
on
the
this
weather.
one's great.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
The guy kind of calls him out.
Have you been to the USO here? I think they have some services for soldiers there.
Yeah, I haven't.
Okay.
I'm trying to stay put.
Yeah.
I don't want to risk getting bumped.
Yeah. You know, you have your computer. You could just Google it, but these great videos on the internet called stolen valor videos. Have you seen those? You should Google them because there are these people and they have the most audacity you can imagine. They're wearing the uniform, pretending to be soldiers, you know, looking people in the face, telling them they served.
Oh my God.
It's just unreal. It's unreal. No, you should look it up though.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Because real veterans
looking away right away.
can see when people are lying.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Which, you know, I mean, I see your combat patch there. So who are you with? Who's that combat patch from?
EOD.
That's not a combat patch, actually. That's a unit affiliation patch. Yeah.
EOD.
Okay. So your combat patch is going to be the one on your right shoulder
Right.
under the American flag. So imagine you probably knew that, though, already.
Yeah.
So where'd you go to college at?
Miami.
Miami. So you were OCS?
Miami of Ohio.
Miami of Ohio. So, but you know what OCS is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that doesn't make any sense then, because you would have been ROTC if you'd gone to Miami of Ohio.
No, I wasn't OTC.
So how did you commission then? What was your commissioning source? You're wearing the rank of a commissioned officer in the United States Army, right? So people typically know how they got that rank when they wear it.
This guy's like
But
Columbo.
it doesn't seem like you do.
I'm
So
sorry,
I'm not gonna
miss.
make a scene.
One more question.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you apart here in front of all these
Yeah,
people.
you should.
That's a good Columbo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But I want to make sure.
Right there.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is him.
Wow.
So here's the thing, and that was a young kid. So you're wondering if it's somebody who wanted to join the military and didn't, and then decided they were just gonna. I don't know. You wonder how often
That guy
they do
actually
it.
seemed a little bit slow.
I think he was
Because
nervous.
he kind of had the. Yes, I was.
Yeah. I think that happens as well. I've seen those as well, where they're a little bit slow and they put it on, and then the
You guys send me some of those.
and
That's
the
hilarious.
Stolen Valor guy, the guy who calls him out, he kind of seems like and once you realize it, you're like, now you're being the ass. The minute you saw that something was up, you should have realized that something's off with this guy, you know? So I'm so curious. I'm curious, how many times does he do it? Like, because I think he was flying. So I think that might have been part of the motive.
Well, maybe, see, with this guy, maybe his wasn't some, like, weird mental illness or, like, his, like, he wanted to be an army man. Maybe with him, he just got so fed up with Southwest. Flight after flight. He got bumped a couple of times.
Blackout dates.
And it was like, God damn it. And then while
You've driven me to Stolen Valor.
he's snapping out one time, and then all he sees is a guy in a combat uniform casually walk past him. He's like,
Let me ask you this. If you're a comic, you've been doing it 20 years, you call yourself a veteran comic, but you still have a day job. Stolen Valor? Veteran.
could be Stolen Valor. You know, I experienced a friend stole Valor.
Stole Valor.
Done stole Valor. We were in Las Vegas. We're like blacked out drunk almost, and we're eating breakfast at like 3 a.m. at the Mirage, and the lady comes over. And my buddy's like, hey, what kind of discounts do you got for me? He's all drunk. He's like, what kind of discounts you got for me? And she's like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know. Do you have any like discounts that you're offering for us being in the hotel? She's like, all we got is a military discount. He's like, yeah, I'm in the military. She's like, you're in the military? Yeah. She's like, can I see your ID? And he just went, hoorah! And she was like, that's good enough. We got
Are you kidding
yeah,
me?
we got like 10% off.
Are you joking?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna call this guy up on you, the guy that calls people out.
I mean, we weren't wearing. I mean, he was. I'm pretty sure wearing a polo.
Hoorah. It also shows you the apathy of a waitress at 3 a.m. or whatever it was. She's just like, I don't give a shit. It's 10%.
Yeah.
If you live with yourself for lying, it's not as bad. Not as bad. It's pretty funny. Hoorah!
It's pretty
Checks
funny.
out.
It was pretty funny at the time, but
Yeah.
But now, that guy behind the camera would have been PO'd.
He would have taken you down to Chinatown.
But I wouldn't have even. He was like, well, what were you, ROTC? Nah, I was just trying to get a cheaper steak.
I'm on my skirt steak,
Yeah.
$3 less. I think that's about it, my
I
friend.
think we do need to take better care of our country's veterans, though. That's something that I want noted.
Why do you make it? When you talk like this, you make this face, like you get so riled up.
Because because I know you. Do you know why I get like that? Because I know it's stuff you disagree with.
Wait, hold on. Are you saying my stance is I'm anti-veteran healthcare? Like I'm a veterans' rights.
Do you want us to not take care of them? You think they should fend for themselves like they did when they were over in the shit? And so you think if they could do that, they could do this.
You know me. That's how it goes.
I know. America's pretty great. America's pretty great. It's like
It's
fucking.
pretty great.
Yeah.
Pretty great's a good thing. I think
It's like
a very
barbecue
real-
chicken pizza. Pretty great. It's not as good as buffalo chicken, but it's pretty great.
All right, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle.
Let's get at 'em.
Happy New Year, everybody! This
Happy
is
New
the
Year.
first show of 2024. I had multiple people hit me up about where you guys coming back? What's going on? And I want to thank you guys so much for listening. We have so much fun doing this show. And what else? What do you got coming up there? Ray?
Oh, what do you got coming up? You go first.
I will be in Cincinnati, Ohio at Go Bananas from January 11th to the 13th. I have a couple different. I'll be in Long Island Governors in February. I'll be at the Amias Theater in the beginning of February in Pennsylvania. So I'm trying to fill in my calendar as much as possible and actually be organized. So, guys, come out to see me. I'll post on my
Guys
Instagram.
all over the place.
Oh yeah, I'm a world traveler.
And I will be Saturday, this weekend, headlining the Dojo of Comedy.
Oh, great place.
up in Jersey.
Great venue. It's at Tiff's and it's Morris Plains, right?
Morristown.
Morristown or
Morristown, New
Look it up.
Jersey.
It's Tiff's Grill.
It's
Bar
in
and
New
Grill.
Jersey.
It's you can see they have such great comedy shows there. The guy's doing it right. They have a local scene that goes up when they're there, but like the audiences are awesome. Ray's headlining the
Let
big
me headline
show.
and running my 45 minutes that I'm going to record in March. Also, if you're in Jersey, in the dirty Jers, as they call it, the nasty Jers,
Yes.
the nasty New Jersey.
The banging Jersey.
February 7th.
Knocking the boots Jersey.
Bumpin' Uglies, Jersey. I will be at Point Pleasant Beach, New Jersey at Uncle Vinny's February 7th.
Very nice.
Headline date.
Once again, thank you guys so much. Search us on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe.
Subscribe on YouTube.
We haven't said this in a while. Tell your friends about the show. It helps like crazy. If you can tell your friends about the show, word of mouth, share the clips we put online. It would help us out tremendously.
Call your mom.
We're-
Say, hey, mom, but you should listen to this.
Yeah.
Tell your friends. Tell your fucking stupid friends at work to listen too.
We have a blast doing it. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.
Good night.